Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Of course, this is Pop Smokey Iwa News. Thank you so much for joining me today. Now, a ton of you have been asking me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter about MSG. And I figured I'd make this extended video just to let you guys know about A, what it is, B, what it does, C, is it healthy for you, and D, probably where you could get it. Timestamps will be in the description for you guys to know where to jump to if you need to know something in specific. So let's get to it. So I think a great place to start would be, what is MSG? So by definition of the word, MSG is monosodium glutamate, a compound made by sodium and glutamate. So we all know sodium is number 11 on the periodic table. It's abbreviated as Na. However, glutamate is an amino acid that is produced in our human bodies, as well as found naturally in foods like tomatoes, mushrooms, cheeses, and even broths. MSG in and of itself was invented in 1908 by a Japanese doctor. I'm not going to try saying his name because I might mispronounce it, so here it is right here. And it was part of an experiment to isolate the molecule that's responsible for umami. So you're probably wondering, what is umami? Umami is basically delicious savoriness. It is derived from Japanese. Yes, it is a Japanese word that has been taken into English. So it was declared the 5th basic taste in food science, alongside sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. So why would you use MSG? What is MSG used for? It's used for getting that umami flavor instantly. Dr. Kikonai discovered that you get savoriness or the umami flavor from fermenting things, so it takes some time. However, MSG gives it that flavor instantly because you just add it in the food and it already gets that umami taste there and then. So MSG is created by industrial fermentation of starches and is usually added to things like Pringles, your Doritos, probably pizzas, and stuff that a lot of fast food. Where can you get MSG? You can get MSG under the brand names of Ajinomoto and Lotus. You can find them in your Carrefours, you can find them in Naivas food markets. I've probably also seen some at Chandarana Food Plus. It's usually in the spice aisle, so if you're getting your spices, it's probably right next to the salt in most supermarkets. In Carrefours, I've seen it in the Chinese or the Japanese food section. Now, for the part that a lot of you guys have been waiting for, is MSG bad for you? And the answer is probably no. However, research has linked MSG to certain outcomes like obesity. It's linked it to certain things like the Chinese restaurant syndrome. But if you look deep enough, you find that this research was very biased. MSG is linked to obesity in that you season food and it becomes so delicious that someone doesn't know where to stop. So there is that linkage. However, the Food and Drug Administration, the joint FAO and WHO expert committee on food additives, that's JEFCA, have explicitly said that MSG is safe for consumption. And so I could say this very objectively, that MSG will not harm you in the right quantities. So if you have any more questions, if you want to know more about MSG, I've left links in the description. You could probably also just comment and I'll let you know. Subscribe and like the video, and I will see you soon.